Oh, a packager. How handy. There is a packager just sitting on some of this debris. Are you still making progress?
I don't think I am anymore.
Oh.
I think I finally hit stone 2.
Rock bottom?
Yeah, I hit rock bottom.
So you'll do it manually from there?
That's risky, though.
I guess you got the big guy, right? So you have to dig the whole thing with the big guy?
Yeah.
I think I sent the research thing, like, hurtling down a hole, so... Oops. There's probably more of them. Like that one.
I'm trying to turn around on a near vertical surface.
Oh, I love that game. But how much torment can I put this machine through before it cannot do it anymore?
The answer is... Oh... They really fixed vehicle traction. Holy crap. Wait, that's not even... I'm not even facing that direction. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I'm good.
I'm the only one here who can't see what's going on, but I'm living in such suspense.
Okay. I gotta do this by hand. Gosh, how the heck can a vehicle drive this? It doesn't seem possible.
What more could you want? I mean, you didn't want like a possible vehicle, right?
It is.
A possible vehicle simulator?
I will tell you, trying to walk this as a regular human being would probably break your ankles. Oh gosh, and the car can just handle it like a weird champion.
I think you haven't seen the types of stuff I've been willing to climb as a regular human being.
I mean, yeah, but you're using your hands after a certain point. This guy's got like a full pack of equipment and no fear.
And the ability to like shoulder press an entire vehicle. So like,
yep.
If we want to talk about like feats of strength, I feel like I'm gonna keep it at that discussion still.
My main question is, how close am I to the surface, to the center of the planet? I'm going nearly straight down. I did not realize how freaking risky this entire trip has been for me.
I mean, I wished you luck, but was pretty sure that you might die, which is why I suggested the alternative options.
I forget the alternatives.
Driving another vehicle down there after yourself. You're not going vertically, right? You did a slanted thing in?
Yeah, so, like, realistically, do you have a T3 drill?
Yes.
You could probably take, like, a tractor or a buggy down here and come join me and see what I'm dealing with. It's probably not so bad. And actually having a second person here would probably help.
Okay. Yeah,
but
I can
if you've got more valuable
first.
Yeah, if you've got more valuable things to do that. This is just I'm trying to leave enough space so that I can get back out potentially.
Ah. I would have to make a buggy.
I mean, are resources an issue for us anymore?
No, I don't think so. I think we have the stuff for the buggy. I just would need to go figure out what that is, which is not a reason not to. But I'm very committed to this science thing. At some point, we're going to realize that we like blew past the number of science points we need to research the rest of the things.
Is that a problem?
I mean, is there any benefit to it? Is it
No.
like some Masters of Orion 2 stuff where like it turns out that getting more science after that point is actually still good?
I wish more games had that, but no.
Well, it was a little bit absurd, right? Because like by that point in time, you could go fight the Antarians and win. So like, what are
Yeah.
you even up to at that point?
What was the point? Shoot. Did you ever hear about the guy that was in like this weird 400-year war?
It's like a civilization thing, like Civ 2 or something. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like put up the save file and it was just like too unwinnable.
Yeah, I think
like it was
even
just,
Sid
like-
Meier had responded in some other crazy junk.
Yeah, I remember that.
So canister empty? No.
Oh, I suppose, how's that soil doing? I can make a bunch of graphite, can't I? Make all these packages and bring things up with that instead of toiling away.
Okay, so here's the problem I'm running into.
Yes?
My vehicle doesn't really know how to go down.
Ah,
Like, the stone is too hard. And it can't figure... Oh. Well, good news is I've made it.
you got to the center?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to Hail Mary this one.
What does that mean? Aren't you there? What more is there to worry about?
Well, I prefer to be able to get my car out of here.
Well, that's not important. Just, oh, yeah, I guess it was kind of a lot of effort, wasn't it? I understand why you might be a little sad about not having the car.
I mean, it's honestly a non-issue right now. Let's turn this off.
Well, I am making a buggy, just because doing tricks and stuff is just too much fun. I do wish you could queue stuff for this. Tell it after you finish making this thing, go make this other thing.
Yeah, if you could make work orders, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Mostly I need the buggy because I have 3 science things running now.
And not much else to do.
Oh no, I think I need to go
Get more science.
get more science, yes. There is always research to be done. But actually, it's kind of incredible what the power output of...
Speaking of science, though, you should probably just come down to the bottom of this hole and find some of those, like, science plants. Because I just got,
Oh, okay.
like, 800.
Huh, so like going very deep down, you tend to find
Oh, yeah.
better stuff there?
Yeah, 819. Like,
Yeah, I guess that is kind of crushing what I'm getting. Well, the tip here is like 4,000 or 5,000, I think.
Oh. Hey, you've got a, I can bring some graphite. There's some research things, like, around here that are probably worth madmuns.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, actually, was I was making graphite with the intention of doing that specific thing. Let's see. But what I need, actually, is a buggy seat. Rubber seat. Compound and plastic. Okay.
Yeah, I think I stole your buggy seat for my Uber vehicle.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I was just figuring out what I need to make next. It's kind of funny that the buggy is so much easier to make than the actual like seat for it. Does that mean that to get off the first planet, we had to make a chemistry set just to make that seat? Is that how that worked?
No, I don't think it required that.
Don't I need compound and plastic? Wait.
Which seed are you making?
Maybe it was the big seed. Oh, large rover seed. Oh, I don't need to do that. Where's the small one? That's the only one that's going to fit anyways.
Eh. My car is safe.
Ah, rover seed. 2 compound. Much easier.
Oh, did I get... No, I didn't get lucky.
What were you hoping for?
Oh, in the core, there are a couple of different platforms, I guess. And, or platforms, pillars touching the core. And if you find the right one, you can, if you find the right one, you can use your brain. You can just walk smoothly down onto the core itself. And
instead of needing to jump.
Yep.
See, wind turbine is glass, right? That's kind of odd, isn't it? Maybe it's like
all right.
fiberglass.
You can now warp to the core and warp anywhere else.
Okay, that's good. Oh, so I don't need to drive the buggy down then, do I?
Nope.
I should have thought so. Why was I prepared to drive a buggy down for that anyways?
Goofs.
Yeah, that's true. If we get some of the really big ticket items.
There we go.
Okay, so if I warp down to the core and I have a bunch of these compressors, you said there's some pretty cool stuff to do with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've left
compressors do you think I
a
need?
like 3 or 4 should be enough.
6? Okay. Excessive. Always go for excessive. You said 8, right?
Sure.
9? 10?
I mean, after a certain point, you're not gonna have space.
I could have 8 of them, right? I guess there might be other things I'd want to pick up.
Unsure. I mean, I think you only need like a handful of science things, and then you're good to go.
Oh, because if they're each worth like 10,000 or something like that, it's about to be like all the science we need to research everything else in the game. Is that right?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess we just put in like... There's probably like 10,000 up here already, so...
Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna just start leaving stuff. There's... Oh, okay. Gravity's getting real funky. Look for like a couple of pillars of dirt when you get to the core. The one... let's see. The gravity pillar? I don't even know how I want to describe them, but the pillar that has the little bit of dirt at the bottom is the one that opens back up. Though you can go any of the directions, it's just this one's mapped out? Mapped-ish.
Okay. I like how the odd stone has the option to gaze into it. It's not like use or activate, but you're like gazing into it. There's oxygen in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it is slowly refilling. Can tethers, can I tether from here?
Yeah, I think...
You said the one with a little bit of dirt or something? Is the dirt at the top or the bottom?
It should be at the bottom.
The bottom. Is that because you put it there? Was that a marking you left?
Yeah, I left a marker so I could find my way back. to get back
see.
to my car. So I'm gonna have to drive out of here, and that's gonna be a nightmare.
Oh, just because you don't want to give it up?
Yeah.
Well,
a nice
what
car.
exactly do we need the car for on this planet anymore? Do we need to stay
Resource
here?
gathering.
Oh, I guess it's got some stuff that's probably valuable, right?
There we go. That should be enough.
Well, there's one thing. I see that there's like several. We were talking about the full pillar, or is this the pillar you gotta jump up onto?
Those pillars are just so I can find them. It's the one you want to jump for.
Okay. Neat. Well, I see that you left me one research object so far.
Yeah, I didn't want to carry down more than that. I'm sure there's more in the immediate area. But I was actually going to bring Big Rig back up to the surface, then skip back to our first planet to build it up so we can get all those
Nitrogen.
gases.
Okay. Is there anything that we can research that would be like particularly worth prioritizing?
Portable oxygenator would be nice.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. That's kind of an issue at the moment, isn't it, even? I see all these resources. Oh, interesting. I see that as I climb this tower, I really should have brought a rover down here. I couldn't carry the buggy, though. Where is the point where I start losing oxygen versus gaining it?
All right.
Seems that these tethers really don't connect you to the oxygen source that's available in the core, though. So I really should
Yeah,
have
I
brought
think it's
something
more
like
so
that.
that your oxygen just won't deplete. Because I noticed I wasn't gaining any oxygen while I was down there. I just wasn't losing it either.
It does go up.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
watching it go up right now, but then
Maybe
I'm
just your
watching it.
basic oxygen does, because I definitely didn't see my my oxygen tank fill.
So all of the research stuff is just like stuff near the core, right?
Yeah.
We're not talking about.
I am free. I have escaped. But yeah, anything around that like initial layer should be worth silly amounts of science. At least like the basic rocks are.
Okay. Yeah, I'm having a real tough time. Are you still down here somewhere?
No,
Did you
I drove back.
Okay. I think I really need the portable oxygenator or a tractor of some sort. Because just like running up this pillar causes you to basically run out of oxygen.
Does the buggy not provide oxygen?
Well, I can't bring the buggy down here, can I? I need to compress it, and it's too big to compress.
Yeah, okay, so I guess you do need a tractor.
Oh, but you
No,
drove down here, so I just need to drive down here too, right?
Yeah, and, small warning, it does a bit of a turn at the very end, but, like, you can handle that.
Why is that a problem? I don't have to be outside the buggy.
True.
Although we saw our vehicle disappear last time, but we weren't in it. So what's going to happen if we are in the vehicle? All right. Time to take your ride.
What? I mean, I guess at this point you probably could.
I don't think I need it, though. Is it going to take a battery? I was going to put that on the buggy. And where's the exit that you went down?
I just took the usual tunnel down. Nothing more.
Okay. And that just like the part where it keeps going, right?
Yep. Just follow it all the way down.
I love how much air the buggy gets. Wait.
Still haven't driven one of those around. Oh, we should go. I think there's another moon that we can go to.
So you said the usual tunnel, but like, where in the usual tunnel? 'Cause it just goes down and then follow the tethers? Like, it doesn't just keep going straight down, so.
It's over here.
Oh.
Look for the giant gaping Uber pit. You okay?
Are you trying to help me out?
Kinda.
That probably is the correct thing to do.
There you go.
Is that the Uber pit?
Uber pit's over here.
Oh, okay. I guess it's a lot bigger than that. Ah, very good. Oh my gosh.
Give it to nubbins. Have fun with that.
What? You said it takes a little bit of a turn, but
No, the little bit of a turn is the very end.
it just like dropped right into a giant cliff. Does it not do that? Is it not supposed to just be a cliff?
It shouldn't be.
I wonder
Unless
if I clipped through a wall and now I'm stuck in between walls or something like that.
Uh-oh. Well,
I'm comfortable with the idea of getting out of it, but I don't think I have a choice. Oh. He lived.
I definitely noticed it was like lagging harder for a little while there, so there's a very real possibility it hasn't quite settled.
Yeah, I think that I clipped through a wall is what happened.
Okay.
So I jumped out of the buggy and fell a bunch.
Well,
and then after falling a bunch, the buggy was still within reach, thankfully, and I had not died, so.
That's good. So good news is, by the way, the one of those science things that I brought back, and the one you brought back, they're worth 12,000 science apiece.
That was kind of what I was guessing.
No. Gravity, why?
Well, I guess now that I'm in this intermediate location, there's not really like that much value to these things that I'm picking up, is there?
The little ones are worth it. The big ones might also still be worth it. Oh. I did a multi-step whoopsie.
Oh, what's that?
Okay, there's Glacio. I didn't turn the diamonds into the teleport pad, and I didn't actually bring enough along to make an atmospheric compressor. To get the... Oh, no. Okay, we're good.
Where are you? Aren't you on a planet we've been before?
Well, I'm in the center of the planet you're currently on. It's just...
Okay.
It's adventures. Every time I warp down here, gravity goes sideways, and then I have to panic. Because then I'm falling sideways, and that's not good. But no, I'm gonna go back to Silvio. Because I want to grab nitrogen? Like in large quantities. Because if we can have a silly amount of nitrogen, then RTG City. Because I think that's the only thing we need.
Oh, okay. I didn't look into that very carefully, so.
I'm going to go double check that. RTG is nanocarbon alloy and lithium. Well, lithium's easy to come by.
Oh, I see what
Nanocarbon
happened.
alloy.
So you
Requires
went through
requires helium and titanium alloy.
Okay, so we have titanium, right?
So we need helium and nitrogen.
Are those the only two things then? Is that it?
Yeah. Because then
Okay.
other than that, it's titanium and graphene.
Which carbon you can always get, and graphene is just made of carbon things.
Yeah, and we've got argon right here.
All right.
Uh,
After clipping through a wall... Oh, I think I see what happened. Sometimes it doesn't load the, like, tunnel versus, like, the stuff around it properly. And it can cause me to go careening into caverns that are near the tunnel when it occurs.
oh.
So I think I'm
So-
going too fast on the buggy for not being the host or something like that. Or maybe just I'm...
Okay, so bad news. It looks like we're gonna have to go to one more planet before we can make RTGs.
Oh, what's the thing we need?
Uh,
Is helium, like, not part of the...
I think helium is only found on one planet.
I see. Okay. I mean, this is kind of what
Because
I
I can get
expected, so...
I can get nitrogen from this planet. Or I can get nitrogen from Silva. But helium is the tough one. It can only be found on Aatrox. You ready for a really trash planet? Here are your resources. None.
This is so funny. I keep, like... With the buggy, I keep running faster than the load speed. And I managed to stop the buggy this time. But the buggy went, like, nose deep into the ground. And so I need to, like, dig the buggy out of the ground that was in the tunnel.
Looks like I'm gonna need the nitrogen no matter what, though. So I guess I'm gonna work on that.
So Aatrox, it's really just all about getting the helium from there. That's
Yeah.
like the only thing that's...
That's the only thing we need left. So at this point, we're gonna do a couple of things. I'm curious what an EXO request platform is used for. Haven't bothered with that. Iron, glass, and plastic. Okay. Did you make any more plastic? No, you didn't. Let's see.
Can't say that I knew it was a priority.
It really was not. So we are going to, before we go, we're going to make a really big shuttle. And we're going to do this lazy style, where I just repeatedly drop resources off via shuttle. Instead, what do we need on the gateway engine for Aatrox? Just hydrogen. Please tell me Aatrox at least has hydrogen.
Hydrogen, helium, lithium,
It does not.
beryllium.
That's mean. But I can't get it from Silva.
Huh. Do I not power up? Oh, I see. So what's charging what here? I can see that there's mad wind and stuff, but the buggy seems to be draining it or something. Warren's gonna confiscate this wind turbine. Feeling that need for the RTG more than ever, I think.
Yeah, they are not easy to come by.
Yeah, I'm just...
Do you need me to come find you and rescue you?
No, I managed to get my way out of this
Okay.
situation. Oh, I see. That's nice. There's a power cell here. I'm just going to use it. I actually don't know what like a power cell consists of, but I feel like I should have been like using them at various points in time throughout the game.
Let's see. A power cell is... We never... I don't think we ever researched how to make them.
Good. I'm
Power
just using
cells.
them.
Zinc. Yeah, not worth it.
Oh, that's fair. I don't suppose we need another medium generator, do we?
The problem is just keeping them funded is kind of a giant nightmare. I'm just gonna not refill our science. I think that's the easiest solution.
What? How could you opt for that?
We have so much science. We got 4 science things. Leaving one off for a little while is, I think, acceptable. Okay. There we go. There's some power. Okay,
Yeah, I guess
so
I'm coming back up with a bunch more of the science things, and you're right, we absolutely just don't need them.
well, I mean, it's kind of one of those that if you want to focus on that and like securing enough power, now that we can teleport, I think we almost should split up a little bit. I think you should be on team battery,
Oh, okay.
and
Just make
I'm
sure
gonna
that we have enough batteries for stuff.
yeah, because we've been using the same. I'm gonna say 12 batteries for everything for a lot longer than we should have.
Well, but like, what's the point of batteries if we have RTGs, right? It's just that we have to go
Touche.
to
Okay.
a whole nother planet. Is that kind of the situation? It's just getting that resource.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. So in that case, what you should, I'm gonna put you on team RTG prep.
Make sure that we
Figure
get all
out-
this stuff up to that.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
I mean,
Oh,
I can
this is-
figure out batteries as well. Because I
This is
mean, there's
bigger than I
basically
thought it
just
was
a
going to
couple
be.
planets we need to go back to and find a lot of lithium on.
Okay, well I guess that. Good thing I made a second.
I love how much air I can get on this thing.
Okay,